hit the button. Don't you want to push the button? Don't you want to push the button? I want to push the button. Don't you want to push the button?
Shut up.
Introducing the one and only Mr. TMI. Now check it. He's Mr. TMI, known as the Bain, aka homie the black sheep. He got the news, the stories, the topics, and so many things that you won't believe. Dropping these jewels and knowledge and giving advice and perspective on everything. He got them hard discussions, rotor-driven, buzzing, tune in to miss anything. Bringing the best, a variety of different guests, keeping it real and lessons, they dress to impress. Every day chasing a check, follow, subscribe, and request. It's time to decompress, get everything off his chest, taking you guys on the quest into the mind of the podcast champion, and then telling y'all what he suggests. New season looking brighter, another level, take it higher. With all this info he acquired, giving whole stories the entire. Only here to inspire. Feel the heat, he on fire. Now hope that I got your attention and jump in the building. Y'all watching Mr. TMI.
Welcome to Blooper Tuesday. Brought to you by TMI News. I'm messing up. She messing up. Everybody messing up this Tuesday night. And we are live. Hey, look here. We might as well start off messed up, right? Because this whole day, I ain't gonna even say this whole day. This has not been a very pleasant pre-recording situation today. I've had sound trouble. I've had video trouble. Damn it, the director is off her rocker. She stayed off her rocker. You stay crazy, ain't it?
Yes.
So I had double video up, so I don't know if everybody heard the daggone intro knocking twice, but I did. And it is what it is. But we are live on TMI News, brought to you by Mr. TMI and the director Natasha, apparently. Because there she go right there. Anyway.
I'm invisible.
Yo, she invisible. Y'all act like y'all can't see her. She's invisible. Anyway, it's been a heck of a week, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's get into it the best way we can. First of all, Wakanda Forever. Wakanda Forever. I went and checked it out this weekend. I am not gonna give y'all no, what do you call it, little spoilers or anything like that. I'm not here to spoil it for you. But what I will say, what's up, Nana? How you doing? What I will say, what's up, Frank Wright? What's going on with you, man? Hey, what I will say is Wakanda Forever did an awesome job of taking a fictional situation and making it very involved in real life. I mean, they did an awesome job in the tribute to I'm sorry, my mind. Chadwick Boseman. They did an excellent job for that. Also, they did a great job at making the story bringing the story full circle. So I want to congratulate them. Also, y'all, I checked out Woman King. Yes, Mr. TMI checked out Woman King. And I ain't gonna lie, I went in ready to fight this movie. I did. But I gotta say, very well done. I have no complaints about Woman King. Y'all did y'all thing. I understand the story, and nobody was made to look like a fool, in my opinion, as far as what I saw. And I didn't fall asleep on it. Let me think. Did I fall asleep? Probably one little part I dozed off on. But y'all gotta, I think that in movies, they should give like a 40 and older piece of the movie to just automatically pause the movie when you doze off. And then that way, when you wake up, that should be a feature like on your TV or something like that. The auto doze. Like when they see you doze off, the damn movie should stop. And then when you wake up, it continue right where you dozed off at. Hey, somebody gonna steal my idea and get rich from that. So I want to say this, man. Look, I want to say this. We were supposed to have a guest this week, but hey, life happens. situations happen. So we had to cancel the guest this week, but that's okay because I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say about the Kyrie Irving situation, which will be the topic for this evening, y'all. But at the end of the day, we gonna keep on rolling. We gonna keep this thing rolling. So I want to say what's up to everybody out there. Let me see who I saw Nana and them out there. Thank y'all for joining. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And what I want to do is I want to put the call-in number up there right away. 817-466-6638. Because if you see something, whether it's some news or our topic for this evening that you want to call in and discuss, then call me tonight because I'm ready. Whether you want to get down or whether you want to fight, call me tonight because it's going down. So, in saying that, we might as well get into what we're here to do. Why not? Let's get into some TMI news, Miss Director. Did I catch you off guard? Hold on, time out. The director. Okay, so you see how I tried to pick this thing up and turn your mic on. I tried to pick this thing up and go with it, this ball, but we are dropping the ball all night long. We're gonna make a blooper reel of this show. It's gonna be the longest blooper reel in the history.
Oh my Lord.
TMI. God dog, I swear, y'all, we've been messing up tonight, y'all. Shout out to, I want to send a shout out to Authentic Ears, man. They be killing it on Monday nights. Make sure y'all
exactly.
Bold and Driven is doing some things, man. Natasha on the reel. Before we get into it, man, we have really been rolling hard over the last about 2 years?
Is it been that long?
It had to be. We done did a couple of seasons, like 2.5 seasons.
We only did only 2 seasons.
And you know the damn seasons last a year.
A year, you know.
We don't do regular seasons. We be like
Exactly.
episode 362, episode 364. So, Natasha, we have really grown over this time that we have been together. And we are continuing to grow because man, we got Authentic Ears killing it. We got other stuff that's gonna be hitting Bold and Driven and TMI News. Look at the evolution of TMI News in itself. So in saying that, man, look, I gotta give you your flowers. You know, you doing your thing, and we're gonna continue.
You doing your thing. You doing.
Well, I appreciate it, man. I buy these damn sweaters, and you know, I try to look. I try to look good on the camera.
You look like you from the 80s, early 90s.
Now, let me see. I don't think I'm going to get offended about that because I was around during that time. So I'm not going to get offended about that.
Good.
Thank you.
That was a compliment.
Ain't no damn compliment. Black people always insulting you when they and they ain't going to try to turn that into a compliment. You're old as hell. That's what you look old as hell. That's what you want to say. But you look like you're from the 80s or
I said it with a smile.
Early 90s. Something like that.
You got that bless your heart sweater on.
Get off my screen. I'm through with you. So, y'all, the director, hey, look, we ready to get into some news. I don't care what you throw up there. I'm a freestyle tonight. What's up, Robin? How you doing, girl? Let's go ahead and get it. Let's get it. So we kicking this TMI news off with the car thief who hid from the police inside a giant teddy bear, and now I guess he learns his fate, right? So this dude, I think is brilliant. I think, because I always thought about this. Y'all ever see them houses get busted? And trust me, I'm not trying to do this, but y'all ever seen them houses get busted and these ignorant bastards, they hide under the bed and they hide behind the TV and all this other stuff, knowing the police gonna sweep through the house. But I've yet to see somebody hide in the attic, like deep in the attic where it gets hot and dark. Because I've yet to see a policeman say, I think we need to check the attic. right? So to all the mamas out there that be hiding their sons because their son done got busted and ran straight to their mama house, hide them in the attic. I've never seen them say, "Ma'am, we got to search your attic." You know. Now I think one of the stupid bastards hid in the attic and fell through the ceiling. He just dumb. He deserved to get caught. However, I've just never seen that. But going back into the teddy bear, because it just reminded me of how hot that had to be hiding in a giant teddy bear. It got to be like hiding in the attic with all that siding. What was that? The little pink cotton. That stuff. It be hot up there. So it just never. I don't understand. Y'all don't get creative enough, and I think this is a very creative hiding place. If you gon' screw up, why not be the king of hide and go seek? Cause I wouldn't have checked the giant teddy bear if I was a cop. I don't know about anybody else out there, but I wouldn't have checked. And if the teddy bear would have moved, I'd have shot everything in the damn house. So I think it's very creative, but it just made me think, y'all, what is the most creative place you would hide if the popos was looking for you? That just made me think about that. Where would you hide? I ain't gonna lie, popos. If I ever did something, you better check my attic, cause I'm gonna be up there, and I'm gonna be in the crevice of the attic. I'm gonna be back there. I'm coming out with spider webs and stuff in my head. Y'all find me. Y'all, it's gonna be worth it. I just don't like the stupid bastards that go hide in their room. What you hiding in your room? What you hiding under the bed for? Like the fat ass policeman ain't gonna get under the bed. But I've yet to see them bastards go up in the attic. Nobody wants to check the attic. So I'm gonna say this: take the giant teddy bear in the attic and hide in the teddy bear in the attic. Ain't nobody gonna find you. Ain't nobody gonna find. They're gonna have to put an Amber Alert out for you. So I ain't gonna lie. Creative giant teddy bear. But if you was like in your room that you grew up in the giant teddy bear, it ain't that damn creative. You should have you should have been busted, and you and the teddy bear should have went to jail. That's all I'm gonna say about that. So what we got next in TMI News Land? Yeah, it's time to talk. It's time to talk. So apparently, this is funny to me. Super Fresh Man Parts Ball Deodorant for men, 2-in-1. Deodorant and powder lotion that deodorize and stop sticky, itchy, smelly man parts. Aluminum free. Do you have to wrap your balls up in aluminum? Never mind. No, what is talca? Talca. What is talca? Okay. No parabens, no dermatologist tested. No, it ain't say no dermatologist tested. It said dermatologist tested, made in the USA. First of all, it's about time shit made in the USA. Because I don't think I would trust ball cream from China. I'm just saying, would you trust ball cream? Is that a real, like, I guess it is an issue where musty balls. But my question is, why not just wash your ass? Is it midday? I don't think. Now, I got my own set. And I don't walk around with these boys all my life, let alone all day. And after a shower, last time I checked, in the middle of the day, I don't say, I need some ball deodorant. I don't think balls get musty like that. So I'm thinking that this is a product to cover up trifling, no washing the ass people. Because men, you out there, I've yet to walk around all day after showering, or you shower at night and you wake up and you say, my balls musty. Matter of fact, what do musty balls smell like? Because they don't smell like musty underarms. That's a different smell. It cooked different. It cooked different. But I'm gonna say this, ladies. What if you get with a man and you see that you know how people wear old deodorant, and you always see the they raise their arm, they got that one chip of deodorant underneath there. Is that what you're expecting to see under the balls now? Because these bastards don't want to get in the shower? Musty balls. But I heard it go further than the balls. I heard women got little deodorizers now. Thank God they got little deodorizers now. Because y'all, on the other hand, can cook in the daytime. Y'all, on the other hand, can cook in the daytime after a shower. So thank God for the women. And do they have different flavors for the balls and the monkey? I guess they got monkey odorant and ball odorant. Do they have different flavors? I mean, just think about it. Like, what if they got like German chocolate cake or something like that? Would that make y'all happy? If oh, you smell like German chocolate cake, whichever way it go. But I'm still confused by the product because I don't even know. I'll be honest, I don't even know how to put it on, let alone what's the purpose of it. If you wash your ass, people. Stop trying to cover up the dirt. So, in saying that, man, look, y'all, it's creative, but in my opinion, it don't make no sense. Ladies, would y'all rather smell the deodorant or just some soap to know that he clean? Or what if he out there doing something he ain't got no business doing and he slaps some of that deodorant on to try to cover it up? I don't know. It's just weird. And maybe one day I'll get some just to try it out. I don't know. Maybe I got an issue and that I don't know about. And maybe Miss TMI would appreciate a little ball deal. I don't know. Maybe I'll be in the bed cooking and I can't smell it. Gregorio, what's up, man? Right where I'm supposed to be on a Tuesday night. That's right, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And also hit the phone line 817-466-6638. We're going to get into the free Kyrie Irving situation. We are going to get into that soon. But let's get into another story, shall we? Because the director is swinging for the fence tonight, y'all. What we got next? All right, it say East Chicago teacher arrested for kill list, making threatening comments to students. Do y'all know what teachers? Where my girl at? Where my teacher at that be in the chat room? Do y'all know what these teachers? Especially they said a key thing. They said Chicago school teacher. So Chicago school teacher got to have a whole nother pair of patience with what they have to deal with. Trust me, I know this. Now, in saying that, y'all gonna get mad at this teacher for having a kill list versus this teacher really going out and doing something to somebody. Even though, don't call it a kill list, teacher. Call it a whoop ass list. Like, I don't think it would have been as serious if you just said, these the people ass I want to whoop. This student, I want to whoop their ass. See, that would have been a little lighter. But when you say kill, people take it to the extreme. So don't say kill list. Say whoop ass list. We used to have whoop ass list too. I don't know if y'all know that or not. But say whoop ass list. Now, in saying that, I don't think it's that bad, man. Y'all get on these damn teachers' nerves. And especially depending on what year the teacher, if she was high school, oh my God. If she was high school, free the teacher. Because these teachers have to put up with all kind of crap. I'll never forget, man. I saw a video where the teacher, I felt so sorry for her. If this was my mama or my auntie or anybody in my family, I'd have went up there and beat the hell out of one of them kids. But they were antagonizing and basically bullying this teacher to the point where she was shaking and crying. And they were steady antagonizing her. And first of all, they don't get paid that much at all. And then they have to have the ultimate patience. It's almost like y'all think teachers are supposed to look, y'all classify teachers and men the same way. You know how the man's supposed to have unlimited restraint? Y'all think these teachers got unlimited restraint and not knowing that they people too. Like they people too, they got their limits. And these kids be talking reckless. So at the end of the day, god dog it, I ain't gonna trip on the teacher for wanting to punch somebody in their damn eye. Now I ain't gonna say kill. You can't do that, teacher. But you should have a slap list or something. It's okay to have a slap list. Forget that. So at the end of the day, y'all need to start respecting these teachers out here and teach y'all kids how to respect adults. Because once again, I saw that video. That video broke my heart. It broke my heart. And I wish I would have just known that teacher. And also parents out there, y'all start making just mysterious, not mysterious, how you say, random visits up to your kids' school. Just pop up and see what these teachers got to deal with. Because I did it before. Man, I popped up in my son's class. He didn't know I was there. This was about 6th grade or something like that. These kids was coming. Hey, Terry boy. That's who I was looking for right there. Look, she know what I'm talking about. This is the teacher in the chat room right now. Why have evidence of what you're going to do? Absolutely. Terry, see, we got a Terry. Terry, calm down. Terry got military experience too. She'll wear y'all kids' ass out. Look, I popped up at my son's school because I got a report that he was doing stuff he wasn't supposed to be doing. And I'm standing behind the door as these kids coming back from lunch. And as they walking back in from lunch, I'm hearing and seeing everything. And I'm talking about 6th grade. 6th grade, I'm hearing and seeing everything. But as they turn that corner and they see me standing there, even though I'm not their daddy, I got that daddy appearance. And when they looked at me, they got stiff. And the class got quiet. It got quiet. I swear to God, the line was loud until they hit that door, and then the kids shut up. Until old mine walked in there. Oh man, and if you ain't got this effect on your kid, you ain't doing your job right. My son walked through that door, and I bet you any money, if he would have passed gas, it would have whistled. His ass got so tight. Y'all need to go in there every once in a while and just pop up and see what your kid doing. And I swear, I told them, the teacher was like, yes, I liked how professional the teacher jumped. Yes, and we're doing this lesson today, and he sits right there. He can have a seat because we're about to open the chapter with it. I said, no, he can close his book. He'll be coming with me. The whole class was like, ooh. And I could have said, and you 10 bastards can come with me too. That's what I could have said. But I'm going to encourage y'all, especially for these teachers out here, man. It takes a village. Y'all don't just send y'all kid to school and then depend on the school to train your badass kid. And at the end of the day, I think I hit on this the week when we talking about kids, but some of y'all know damn well y'all kids are sloppy, bad, talk back, got a mouth, all this other stuff. And y'all will go up there and totally disagree with what the teacher's saying about your kid. So in saying that, I don't necessarily fault the teacher for having a slap list. We're going to call it a slap list so the video don't get taken down. A slap list, because I'll slap the hell out of one of y'all kids if I was a teacher, and I just have to deal with what the consequences is later on. Terry boy, you tell me how you do it, girl. Because I don't get, and I think she's high school. I think she's high school, and she had to put up, and I'm sorry, but high school, by that time, it's either they know it or they don't. And they be the most disrespectful. I don't appreciate the director sitting down there drinking water while I'm thirsty now. You know I can see you. Hold on a minute. I'm thirsty too. You down there drinking water. But by the time they hit high school, I think either they got it or they don't. And I'm talking about home training. Home training. Respect. All of that come with home training. So when you in high school and you wilding out, in my opinion, it's almost too damn late. It's almost too late. I'm saying almost because maybe somebody can say something that'll have an effect on your life. But at high school, it's almost too late. Because if you hadn't, okay, so y'all know it's almost like spankings. If you didn't spank that kid at 1, 2, and 3 when they were doing wrong, and I ain't talking about ass whooping, I'm talking about spanking. Then by the time when they get 12 and you ain't done nothing, you got a fight on your hands. You got to fight them. You got to start correcting that kid early. Early. Shit, I think with my son, I think he got his first little spanking at 8 months. Yeah, I said it. Call the people on me. He's 17. Statutes of limitation got to be gone. And if it's not, come get him. Hell, he expensive as hell now. Come get him. But you got to start early with correcting these kids, man. And then once again, it takes a village. So when they go to school, don't just leave them at school and think that it's all good. Go pop up. If you pop up on your kid, you will see really what type of kids you got. You will see if you did your job or not. Just randomly pop up. Terry said, how you gonna I got it. I just don't tolerate disrespect, and I don't disrespect them. That's what they use to someone. Wait, that's what they use to someone must be the adult. That you're right. I know I misread that. That's what they're used to. Someone must be the adult. Absolutely. Absolutely. Someone must be an adult. And here's the thing. Do you have that influence on a kid where you can sit them down and correct them properly? Because all adults ain't got that. See, you can command respect. You can command respect in your actions. And Terry know this. You ain't really gotta say nothing to a kid when your parents can let that kid know, yo, they don't play. They don't play. I better chill out. I'm going too far. Their appearance will show you that. Oh, shoot. Exactly. I feel you on that. 3P Elite said, I'm sorry, Natasha. I saw your head down. I'm just trying to help you out. I got the eye look. Just look at them. And you know what? I swear to God, how many of y'all go in the grocery store and keep that up there for me? How many of y'all go in the grocery store and you see a kid wilding out and you try to get their eye contact? You try, they be in their mama, the mama be holding them or the daddy be holding them and they just be wilding out and you be behind the mama or daddy like, if you don't cut that shit on, I'll beat the because that kid, I don't know if it's automatically ingrained. Do the Lord ingrain that in them to know when somebody ain't playing with them or not? When somebody ain't gonna take their bull crap? Terry said, I don't go back and forth with them. I don't either. I don't play with kids. And see, to a degree, you can have a conversation and you can have fun with them, but I don't play with them. So therefore, they know, hey, when I say, hey, come here, let me holler at you. They know, put that goofy stuff down. I'm not playing with you right now. Shut your mouth. All of that go into play when I call you down. How many of us adults call kids down? I don't give a damn who kid it is. I'll call your kid down. Nana said, look like the big mama. Look. Oh, my God. I got to say, my granddaddy had a look. We was jumping in the bed. My granddaddy snuck up the stairs. And at that time, my granddaddy was 6'2" and about 240 solid. Had them forearms that look like they can't, like somebody cut a tree and added them to his forearms like a tree bark. And I swear to God, it felt like I was in midair and I caught the glimpse of him in the door. It's like I froze in the air because I didn't even want to hit the bed again. I never remembered landing back on that bed. But he never said anything or nothing else. But when he left out that door, you better believe not one kid jumped in that bed again. Not one. He didn't have to come back up there with the belt. That look, he froze me. Let me ask y'all this too. And I know we talking about kids, but you know, we got to talk to the next generation. We got to talk about our kids. But how many of y'all ever walked up on your kid while they was in the bathroom or something like that, not paying no attention, and you say, hey, and they get that like that electrocution? If you've never seen that from your kid don't respect you. Yep, I said it. If you ain't never saw that when you walk up and your kid, if you ain't never got that, your kid don't respect you. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. My wife got me before. Forget y'all. I don't give a damn. I was in the house and I hated this this kitchen, because my kitchen, the sink, had my back turned to everything. All I got is a window on the side of the house, but my back is turned to all doors while I'm doing the dishes. So I'm in that mood. I'm in there just singing and doing dishes and everything. And she walked up behind me and said, babe, I swear to God, y'all, my legs left. My body stayed there, but my legs left. I was on the floor, and she gonna come in there and look. And she said, she looked, gave me that, what the hell wrong with you? And she said, what's wrong with you? I said, you scared me. Hell. And my body just reacted to say, hit the floor. Hit the floor. I swear to God, I couldn't run. I couldn't do nothing. If that was somebody that broke in the damn house, they probably would have laughed and left. They wouldn't have killed me. They probably would have laughed and left because my legs gave out. If y'all don't know that type of scared, hell yeah, I was scared. I was in the middle of a gospel song too. I was singing, girl. I was singing to the Lord. She came in there and scared the hell out of me. And it's so funny because to this day, what up, Cam? To this day, my daughter, like if I walk up, if I catch her wrong, hey, she get the electrocution, and she'll say, Daddy, you scared me. If you ain't never seen that out your kid ain't scared of you. Your kid feel like they can whoop your ass. Now, I bet you won't go challenge them. If you ain't never seen the electrocution look, I bet you won't go challenge your kid to a fight. Go in the next room and just challenge your kid to a fight. If they buckle up like this and don't never let their shoulders down, they think they can whoop you. They think you better hit them in the stomach. You better hit them somewhere. Get that respect back. Yo, I'm about to get into it, though. I'm about to get into the topic of the evening. Gregorio says, when I was in high school, it was about home training, but it was also about fear. I was scared of my parents, and they were paying tuition, so it was simple. F up or we'll F you up. That is the God-honest truth. That's the God-honest truth. If your kids don't have that fear, because I'll be honest with y'all, my parents are, 70 plus now. Wow, my parents are 70 plus now. I still have that healthy fear. When my daddy leave me a voicemail and hey man, give me a call back. It's just that voice that make you straighten up a little bit. It make you straighten up a little bit. And if you don't have that with your kids, you don't waste your parent. You don't wasted a lot of, go get me some ice water. Pass me the remote. You don't wasted a lot of that because they don't even respect you enough to come get you. They don't even respect you enough to come get you a damn glass of water. My son already know what time it is. That Terry, I would not mess with you because Terry is coming home from a day full of school irritation, and she wish her she wish her son would. Let me tell y'all something. My daddy was a Cook County sheriff. And he had 2 sons and a daughter. Nana said Pookie scared me with a proposal. Here's the deal. What was the proposal, Nana? Tell us what the proposal was. Hey, Kenya from Colombia, not from Colombia, in Colombia, doing her thing. What time is it in Colombia right now, Kenya? I'm interested in knowing if the time is different. Now, my daddy was a Cook County sheriff. And so that means let me explain to y'all. He was in the prison. He was a prison guard. And all he's seeing is 16, 17, 18-year-old boys come to jail. And he got teenage boys at home. So his fear was us being one of them boys being walked through to go to jail. So guess what? We mess up, the punishment was harsh. Just simply because of the fear that he had that his boys was going to end up like the same people he got to guard all day long. I thank my daddy, man. I thank my daddy because that taught us a lot, because that was one place we did not want to go. My daddy took us to his job and locked us up just so we would never have any suspicion on how it is to be locked up. What kind of take your kid to work day is that? You tell me what kind of take your kid to work. Am I still scarred? Do I need somebody couch? Any social worker? What are they called? What are the people called? What I need? Who I need? Therapists? Any therapists out there? Because what kind of take your kid to work bull crap is this? Then we go to mama job. She a nurse. All we see is like old people laid up with crust and slob hanging out their mouth. What kind of take your kid to work bull crap is this? But no, going back to my daddy, man, that was his fear. And we all have fears about our kids. We all carry a certain fear that we don't want our kid to end up like. And so we tend to be hard. We tend to be hard. But I want y'all to understand something, man. If you don't be hard on your kids and then they grow up in this world that ain't nothing but hard, how you think they gonna survive? And I ain't talking about hard like pass me the remote and they don't do it in 2 seconds and you punch them in the eye like we used to get. You ain't moving fast enough. Hurry up. Not that. Because our nerves is bad right now because our parents, we were never moving fast enough for our parents. They couldn't even get it out fast enough. You like, hey, come and grab this hand. Hurry up. Like, mama, damn, how am I supposed? I don't know what to grab or nothing. You made me nervous. But I'm saying, if you don't instill some type of structure, some type of healthy fear in your kid, when they get that age where, okay, now you got to figure this world out, they gonna think the world owe them something without them having to put the work in. And then they really gonna be up the creek. Because once this world, see the world, all like nowadays, they tell you don't punish your kids, don't spank them, don't do none of that. But they don't tell you when they get 18, they ain't gonna get nothing but an ass whooping when they don't do what y'all say do. So, nothing wrong with healthy fear for your kids. And I'm gonna go back to, because I'm fighting for Terry tonight. Go up to the school and see what your damn kids is doing. Just go and see. And I ain't gonna lie, I mess with my son all the time. I mess with him. But when he come in the house, I smell him. Come here, boy. Not like smell him, but just smell his arm and see who you been riding with. See if they've been smoking on him or something. Let me see your eyes, boy. Your eyes clear. Go in their bag. They don't own shit. Go in their bag and just do a random check. Because if you don't, When they get old enough, they're going to get random checks. Whether it's on their job or whether it's in jail. 3P Elite. Jeff took me to work with him. It said, took me to the booking site in Jackson and Court of the Juveniles. Because Jeff is God dog, I can't remember what exactly Jeff does, but it's something with law enforcement. And I think that, hell, if you're not involved in law enforcement, find somebody that is and let these kids see early that this is not what they want. That's how real police in the community should work. Take them random field. Didn't they go like direct? I'm gonna need your help on this. Just nod your head. Back in the day, didn't they have field trips to jail? Didn't they have like those random field trips where they take you to the prison or something like that to show you what you don't want to end up like? I know in Chicago they did. They did have that. Detective spoiler person. Yeah, Jeff was so I know 3P Elite and definitely is a respectable young adult because of the stuff that was ingrained. And I'm gonna put this out there. Hell, it is what it is. I know 3P Elite. I know the family of 3P Elite. And I'm gonna say this. Even though 3P Elite is a young adult, you can tell when they around mama or they around daddy, they got that respect. They got that respect. Mama and daddy ingrained that respect. Scared straight is actually when it's done gone too far, Gregorio. Scared straight is when they done went past. Oh, now they too damn bad. Now you got to try to scare that up out of. Nana said, yes, in Chicago, it was the Cook County Jail. I could have sworn. See, Natasha is from, I don't know where she's from, Bel Air. They didn't do that. They didn't kick kids' ass like that in Bel Air. They didn't kick a kid ass in Bel Air like that. They took y'all to the fancy dining areas and all this other crap. They took us to jail. Now imagine, my daddy already took me to jail. And then they take us to jail for a field trip. We didn't go to the damn when we went to the zoo. We went to the zoo, and my school was a little racist, man. They took us through the monkey house twice. I ain't appreciate that. Kenya said, "Oh, it's horrible at probation and parole." Yes. I forgot what Kenya do. You should see how many young men and women are in the system that have existing records. And that, for God's sake, them repeat offenders, I'm so thrown off by that. I don't know what to do. But 3P Elite says, I'm not crazy. I don't even curse around them. And that is so true. And 3P Elite just hit 30. And don't even cuss around them. And I ain't gonna lie, like my mother, like me and my sister be on the phone with my mama. Like to the point where you forget who you on the phone with. So a random cuss word will come out and we have to say 4 apologies after that cuss word. And my sister don't care. My sister just be cussing, man. I'll be laughing, man. And I'll do it occasionally. But this is me and my sister damn near 50. And we still got that healthy fear, that healthy respect. My mama will watch this show and she say, boy, you stupid as hell, but I'm going to kick your ass for cussing. Now, how I gotta get an ass whooping when I get off TMI News at damn near 50 years old? Cussing, mama. How I gotta get, and I'm begging, mom, no, I wasn't cussing. I meant ass like in what Jesus rode on. Excuse my French, scared as hell. Man, imagine that. Like that healthy fear. Seriously. When my mama say, all right now, me at 50, damn near 50 years old, we still straighten up. But it teaches you how to respect authority. Some of these kids don't, and I know I don't went long, but I'm passionate about this because some of these kids don't respect authority. And all they want, y'all don't understand. All a kid want is structure. Kids perform better in structure than chaos. And chaos, in my opinion, is when you let them make the choices. That's freaking chaos. Now, I'm not from the generation kids are made to be seen and not, what are kids made to be seen and not heard. I'm not from that generation because I think that's foul too. However, kids ain't got no right to be sitting up making grown folks decisions, and that's what this world is doing to them nowadays. They are put in positions where they have to make grown folk decisions because the grown folk can't make a damn decision. Well, I'm just gonna see what they want. I'm gonna see what they want to eat. You gonna eat whatever in the hell my mama put in this kitchen, or you gonna starve. All these little choicy kids where they want to eat what they want to eat nowadays, you gonna starve. Your ass ain't, if your stomach ain't growl loud enough to wake you up out your sleep, you ain't been hungry right. And I've eaten some stuff that I'm like, I will not never as an adult eat this again. However, I had to eat this crap to live when I was little. Liver, can't stand it. Whoever like liver, y'all crazy as hell. But you like a director? You like liver? I don't get it. I don't get it. It's the worst tasting. It's not even meat. It just, once you get past the crunch, if your mama fried right, once you get past, because they'll fool you, they'll make you think liver is pork chops. It looked like pork chops laying on the plate. Then you bite into that. Oh, you like liver 2, 3. You too damn young to like liver. Thank you, Cam. Liver is some bull. Liver is disgusting. I'm sorry, y'all. What the hell is that after? The aftertaste is piss. I don't care what y'all say. The aftertaste is piss. Is piss residue. You tripping. It wasn't cooked right. Man, my mama cooked that. And yes, she smothered it in gravy, onions, made it look like smothered pork chops. I swear to God. You put it on your plate, all is good. You take that first bite, the crunch is there, and then all of a sudden, that nasty ass piss residue taste. Because you know the liver filter piss. You ain't cleaned the piss out the liver. So stop it. BG said liver is nasty. I got food. Mama said liver was cube steak. Exactly. Fried liver and onions is fire. Can you? I knew you was nasty, Can you? I knew it. I knew you was nasty. 3P Elite, I am with you. I'm sorry, I done read that. It is. How you clean liver? Okay, so let's talk. I like chitlins. I don't eat them no more because the last time I ate chitlins, my heart beat too hard and it scared the hell out of me. So I was like, nope, okay, my time is over. But y'all say that's dookie, right? And some of y'all say no matter how much you clean a chitlin, that is shit, and I'm not eating a bowl of shit. That's what y'all say. That's quotes, mama, so don't whoop my ass when we get off. I'm stupid. So let's talk about liver. Liver, if I'm not mistaken, the way the body functions, got something to do with piss. Do it hold the piss? Where the piss is held? Where is the piss held in the body? When you shaking and got to go to the bathroom, where is that piss being held? This TMI News, y'all better get your asses ready. Where is the piss being held when you shaking? Not your stomach. So if somebody can tell me where the piss is being held, and then y'all want to fry it up and put it in liver and onion, put it in onions and gravy, I don't want to hear y'all mouth. The bladder, okay, so the bladder, right? But what do the liver? The liver filters the piss, right? So this makes it even worse. I'm glad Cam on here. Cam, the bladder, right? Your bladder is full, so you're shaking. You're shaking, right? That piss got filtered to get to that bladder. So somehow the piss got filtered. Where is the piss residue, the crackling that was filtered from the piss? Where's that chilling at? So y'all eating piss crackling. Liver is a filter if I'm not mistaken. Yes. We and Terry is a teacher. Shit, I don't know no better either. It's a filter. So let me tell y'all this. What I want y'all to do is I want y'all to wash y'all dishes. Wash the nastiest goddamn dishes you can find. Then let that water out through that filter. And then eat the crap that's gathered in that filter. Eat the bull crap that's gathered into that filter. Matter of fact, if you feel free, put some liver and onions, put some onions and gravy on it. And eat that little crackling that's down there in that. Eat it. And if you can eat that, I'll give you permission to eat liver. Liver is disgusting. What the hell is that little? It's like a little sweet, bitter aftertaste on liver. Because liver will fool you. It'd be good. And then it's that aftertaste that just make you just want to throw up. So y'all eating piss crackling. Tate, you should try pate. It's a great appetizer. Pate is that, ain't that fish smeared? You would, Robin. You would like liver. You would. I'm just playing. Liver is good. Haven't had it in years. Terry, don't eat that. Don't go back to eating that. I had it about 2 days ago. Say I don't have that aftertaste, sir. That aftertaste, there's an aftertaste. I'm telling you, I think it's piss crackling. I think it's piss crackling. Whatever is filtered was left, piss crackling. Now, what the hell was we talking about before we got to y'all some fools, man. So I just want to basically, I know I was talking about liver. However, I'm just talking about y'all kids and the choices that y'all letting y'all kids make. Man, let's step in and be a little bit more serious about raising our kids, raising our babies, and bringing our babies up to be decent human beings. And if you don't do it for nothing else, do it for, you want to put a decent human being out here, and you want other folks to put decent human beings out here so that they can get together and create other decent human beings. I ain't gonna lie, that was my fear. My fear was my son and daughter finding something decent out here to mate with and give us grandbabies and stuff like that. Y'all see, I got my granddaddy hat and shirt on. I want to be a papa. Don't I look like when Rocky when Rocky had to fight Tommy Morrison? I think it was like Rocky 5. But just think about that, man. Think about doing your part to put something decent out here in this world. Now, some of us that we do all we can, and sometimes, look, when they get adults, they make certain choices, and hey, it is what it is. I did my part. But for the most part, it's a lot of us not doing our jobs. Now, let's get into the Kyrie Irving situation. I'm going to switch gears. Now, last week, as I told y'all, I was talking about Kanye and Kyrie. And I really didn't know the backstory behind what was going on. Now, over this week, I've heard nothing but backstory. I'm not going to talk about Kanye because I'm still doing some research on that situation. However, Kyrie allegedly did nothing but post about a movie he saw. He didn't write the movie. He didn't direct the movie. He didn't produce the movie. He don't own the place where the movie is housed for you to go and watch it. He's not the distribution company. He's none of that. He's somebody who watched the movie and said, yo, y'all check this out. And now he's being made to come up and do all kinds of things to apologize for being anti-Semitic. I don't know what anti-Semitic means. I really don't. However, from what I'm understanding, and allegedly the sources that so-called make the call on who's anti-Semitic said that what he did was not anti-Semitic. But yet and still the NBA and the Brooklyn Nets still want him to do this elaborate apology in order for him to play. And since he did not do the apology, he's been suspended even more games, allegedly. And it's crazy to me because it seems like we get the worst ass whooping for doing the least when it comes to the bad things. Let's just say that. The bad things. Because our counterparts, and I am not talking about the ones who like me. If you like me, I like you. I don't care what color you are. I'm talking about the ones who don't like me simply because of my color. When y'all do foul stuff, all y'all have to do is say I'm sorry, and everybody's supposed to totally forget about it. Everybody's supposed to be able to just roll it off their shoulder. Y'all can go in and murder a whole school, a whole church, you can look out your hotel window and spray an entire crowd that's out there just having a good time. And to me, it just seems like y'all are taking to get something to eat and just spanked on the hand. Because don't get it twisted. Even though they go to jail, they don't go to jail. They don't go to jail. They go to prison. It ain't as hard. It ain't as hard of when you get locked up versus when they get locked up. And then on top of that, they get to plea and do all kind of stuff. And the first thing they want to throw out is they crazy. They crazy. For a long time, we didn't think that mental illness existed in the African-American community. However, that's where it mostly exists. We got PTSD like a mug. I'm gonna hit. Look, I'm about to go to the hotline. Somebody on the hotline. TMI News. You on with Mr. TMI? Who is this?
It's Big Jeezy.
Big Jeezy, what's up, bro?
Hey, what's going on, Tate?
Hey, man, do me a favor. Turn your sound system down. We don't want to get no kickback on that. But I knew you was gonna call in. Tell me what you think about this Kyrie situation, brother.
Oh, okay. Is my background better now?
You good?
Okay, so I don't know what the dictionary definition of anti-Semitic means, but if I would have to guess, I would say it was a person that does not like or hates Jewish people.
Okay.
The owner of the NBA, not the owner, the commissioner, Adam Silver, he's a Jew.
Okay.
So if you did your research, he was one of the first people to reach out to Kyrie. Right. He reached out to Kyrie and he asked him, hey, what's going on? And he said, he made a statement that he was pretty clear that Kyrie did not have a problem with Jewish people. So here my take. As a NBA athlete, Kyrie is kind of how he has his own brand, right? He's Kyrie Irving. He's a point guard for the Brooklyn Nets. When you in that type of position, Kyrie has his own brand, but he's still under the umbrella of the NBA.
Absolutely.
You have to be careful what you put your name on. And you have to be careful. And you know this because of what you're doing with this podcast situation. You're not just going to back anything. You're going to do your research before you promote, before you put anything out there. This is what I'm hearing. I don't know if this is what you're hearing. Kyrie is kind of being used as a scapegoat because whatever that film was, like you say, he didn't produce it, he didn't house it, he didn't whatever. But did you notice none of those people who have anything to do with that are coming to Kyrie's defense? He's being left out there by himself to whatever he posted, and he gotta wet his ass whooping. Right. Excuse my language. He has to wear it.
All that cuss I did, you gonna say excuse your language, but go ahead.
Yeah, so he has to wear it. And so what the NBA is doing now, they are making an example out of Kyrie Irving because they made him talk with the commissioner. They made him pay these fines. They made him do this. Now, he has to jump through hoops almost to get his job back. And let's just keep it all the way above.
Right.
Kyrie Irving is never going to be the same Kyrie Irving because he's always going to have a stain attached to his name because of what he posted. Not what he starred in, not what he produced, not what he made. It's what he posted. So I think it's a lesson, not just for Kyrie, but for anybody, even us regular Joes. You have to be careful of what you attach yourself to. Because I guarantee you, he did not know he was going to get this kind of kickback from his social media page.
So here's what I want to say, and I want to thank you for calling in, BGZ, man. I appreciate your perspective on it, man. And definitely, man, much appreciated call in. And I'm going to rebuttal once the line is clear, because I know other people are trying to get through, bro. But thank you for calling in, man. That's some great points that you made, dude.
No problem.
So in saying that, y'all, he made some awesome points. However, I want to bring this up. Yes, absolutely, we have to make sure that we understand what we attach ourselves to. Absolutely. That goes with anything, you know, whether you want to dice it up into little groups or whatever you want to do. You got to make sure that you do the research on what you attach yourself to. However, I think Kyrie's smart enough to have done the research. I think he knows exactly what he has done. And here's the thing. They've been after Kyrie ever since he didn't want to get the joke. See, you got to understand. They say, we're going to let you play with our ball, but it's going to be by our rules. And the only thing that I want to point out is it's time for us to buy our own ball. Because how often are we going to have to play the game? They don't do nothing but change the rules every time we master the game. So at the end of the day, how is it that it is so threatening for us to research who we truly are? Why is it so threatening for us? Because that's all he was doing, was just researching who he truly is. And for some reason, this truth is so threatening that once we find out about it, we're blackballed. So you got to understand, he's not the first. Shout out to Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Shout out to Craig Hodges. Going over to football, shout out to Kaepernick and the other guys that kneeled in a peaceful protest that they got so offended about. How in the hell are we to address the problems that we face? First of all, if we don't know who we are, and if we don't know how to address the problem without being offensive. Kyrie did something totally different than Kanye, but both are being persecuted to the full extent of the freaking law. That's what I'm on. If y'all want to go and continue to play, and don't get me wrong, I know some of us got to have jobs. Some of us got to have jobs in order to support our families. I get that part. I'm not dumping on that part. However, how is it that how do we play this game? How do we play this game? So I'm going to give you an example. Remember in the hood, I know when I was growing up, we all wanted to play basketball. However, it was maybe only one person with a good basketball in the neighborhood. And you couldn't wait for that person to come outside, because now we can play basketball because the person with the one good basketball or football, and I see you, Cam, out there, what happened to Brett Favre and that money? We addressed that last week. It ain't nothing happened to it. We supposed to just shake that off. We supposed to just roll that off. But going back into the one person with the good ball, when they come outside, we can have a game. However, when they don't get enough shots, when you don't pass the ball to them, when you don't throw the ball to them, or how about they just flat out can't catch, shoot, or do anything, but they just got the ball. And because you're not kissing their ass, they take their ball and go home. Now, instead of taking their ball and go home, they want to persecute you, to show you make you an example so that all the others won't try to go against them. That's all this is. That's all this is. And it's a damn shame, because how many of them have disagreed and dissed Kyrie only to turn around and change their story, change their mind about the situation? Why? Because they fear that they're not going to be in the spotlight anymore, because what? They'll take the spotlight away from you. BGZ said, let's hit the comment real quick, Natasha. By the way, Tate, I posted the Kanye video on my page where he spoke at length about the system. Absolutely. And see, here's the thing. A lot of people want to mark Kanye, since we're going to go over there. A lot of people want to mark him as crazy. And I'm going to say they mark him as crazy because they don't really want to listen to what he's saying. If you really shut up and listen to what he's saying, it don't sound so crazy. And now they scared to say, wait a minute, what he's saying makes a little sense. They scared to say that because they scared to be next. Don't y'all know buck breaking happened a long time ago to our people? And that's all they doing is publicly buck breaking. And I'm sorry, but how many of y'all have seen the angry black man on your job? I ain't gonna lie, I think I'm kind of becoming him. Because he done seen the bull for so long. He done been stepped on for so long. He done been passed up for so long that now, I'm going to tell y'all this, at a certain age, when you hit a certain age, you just can't take that shit no more. It's only a certain, you be like, you know what? I've had it. I've had it. Natasha says holding the cards and using it against you. Absolutely. He doesn't care about going against the grain. But so many people are so scared to go against what's popular. So scared. So scared to call them out on their bull. Let me tell y'all something. I said this a long time ago. Not a long time ago, but on a few episodes ago. I've seen Dookie in brown, black, green, red, and as well as other colors. So what does that mean? Shit come in all colors. That's what that means. So stop trying to act like we the only ones that do ignorant stuff. And I hate it when I saw a lot of us with the half story saying these ends need to shut up. They need to shut up. They stupid. They gonna lose what they got. Minister Farrakhan said, if they gonna lose it, did they ever have it? Did they ever have it in the first place? If you can lose something that easy, if somebody can come in and take it away from you, did you ever have it in the first place? So a lot of us better think. Let me tell you something. I am down. I'm not down with what's black and what's white. I'm just basically down with what's right. I don't give a damn who mouth it come out of. And if it's foul, it's foul. I love my people dearly, but there's some foul stuff on our side. Just like it's some foul stuff on their side. Everything ain't bad, but everything ain't clean. And I just get mad at us when when the media say it, we ready to bury our people. If they tell y'all to blacklist or blackball an athlete, y'all will do it in a heartbeat without even knowing the story. If they tell y'all to blacklist or blackball a celebrity, they'll tell you will do it without even doing the research. See, a lot of us open our mouths with half stories, not knowing what really the truth is, just to be saying something. Instead of sometimes you got to shut up and just let things develop. I ain't gonna lie. I could have talked about Kyrie and Kanye weeks ago, but I really wanted to understand what was going on instead of just throwing the crazy label on them. and casting them to the side, which is what a lot of us do. A lot of us. It's people that don't like Mr. TMI right now because somebody else that probably couldn't get their way with me badmouth me. And instead of you finding out for yourself how I am and who I am, you decided, yeah, I ain't gonna mess with him either. I'd rather for you to go taste the nasty ass liver yourself than to believe me and not never taste it at all. I want you to taste the piss residue so that I don't feel like I'm the only one that's tasting this bull crap. That's all Kyrie was doing. Was saying, yo, I saw this film and he didn't even say how he felt about it. He just said, hey, here go the link. Go check it out for yourself. And then that's how you get respectable difference of opinions. Well, I think liver is nasty. Well, I think it's good if you smother it in onions and all this other crap. Well, I don't care what you smother it in. You can smother it in gold and I ain't eating. That's how you get difference of opinions, respectable opinions. Let you put the information out there and let people go and research it for themselves. But a lot of times, a lot of us just don't want to research it. A lot of us just don't want to go find out for ourselves. And I ain't gonna lie, I'll be for real with you. I was one of them. I hate to read. Yeah, I said it. Mr. TMI with these binoculars on that I got right now. I hate to read. You know why? Because I get sleepy. Shit, I don't want to go to sleep. My eyes get tired. So, in my wisdom, I ain't gonna call it my older age. In my wisdom, I've seeked further knowledge in things. So now I'm finding myself reading more. Clap your hands, Natasha. Somebody give me some damn props of wanting to read more, because at first I was one of them ones that believed what I heard. Oh, they said it's like this. It's ghosts over there. Don't go over there in that house. That house, I'm telling you. Nah, I gotta figure it. I gotta find out for myself. Because at the end of the day, I don't want nobody else's perspective but mine when it comes to understanding things. Your perspective might be a little different. I expect it to be a little different because you are a different person. I don't have y'all in this chat room, and Natasha, put your comment up for me. But I don't have y'all in this chat room because I want y'all to agree with me. The one up above, can you? And then go down from there. I don't want everybody in this damn chat room. That's why I love BGeezy. My brother, I love you, bro. I love your opinion, and I love how you stand on what you say. Even though I don't agree with it fully, I respect the fact that you developed your own opinion about the situation. A lot of people just want to listen to what somebody said and ride, yeah, they said it was this, so I'm going to go with that. Figure it out for yourself. Natasha says, when your true faith is in yourself and your abilities, then you'll always worry about how you're impacted financially and career-wise. That is so true. That's why a lot of us walked around our job with the hush mouth. I'll be honest, man. When George Floyd died in the hands of those police officers, and they opened the door of diversity and inclusion on these jobs, I ain't gonna lie, I bet you a lot of them said, Lord, what did we do? But they actually had Mr. TMI speak. And I pulled no punches. And I've never felt so good about myself. Because at the end of the day, do you know how long we've had to hold on? Do you know how much bull crap we had to go through on this earth? And then as soon as we clock in, we got to have the stone face. All kind of stuff. They can have the news playing on the TV at your job, and you can't react. And they're looking for you to react. And they're baiting you into reacting, but you can't react. Why? Because you'll be seen as hostile and all that other stuff that they want to tag on you. People sell their soul for fame and money. We're going to talk about that one week, Kenya. I promise we are. Because I want to ask, is it worth it? Is it really worth it? And I'm going to tell you like this. A lot of us black people don't even give a damn about the money. As long as people know us, we good. Know how many broke ass celebrities I know or knew? A lot of us cool. That's why it's a lot of ass shaking and there's certain key words I can't say on here because I don't want them to cut my video. But it's certain clown acts that we're doing for likes. For likes. I'm gonna share this with y'all. I am a connoisseur of podcasts and all kind of things. I'm not only doing Mr. TMI, but I'm always in somebody else's podcast chat room. Y'all don't understand how men, black men, are fighting each other over fame on YouTube for subscriptions. Having beef all the time with each other on YouTube for subscriptions. Maybe those subscriptions will end up in some money one day. YouTube will pay you $3 for every 1,000 people that join your video. But is it worth it? And I'm talking about they be going at it. They're talking about meeting up and fighting each other on YouTube for subscriptions. So this attention, going back to Kenya's comment where she says fame and fortune, hell, you better capitalize that fame. Because the money nowadays don't mean nothing to folks. As long as somebody know you, as long as somebody saw you in some independent ass film that 9 times out of 10 you ain't get paid for, you'll cut somebody's throat for that attention. Be Jeezy. Speak your opinion freely when you on your own. I'm not saying what they are saying is not true. Just do it when you in the position to not in someone else's house. I totally agree. When we sign those contracts at work, we are signing up to be a representative of that company. I get that part. I get that part. And we have to act professionally, so on and so forth. However, do y'all notice it's never put in there where the company has to reciprocate the same respect for their employees that their employees have to deliver to the employer? That same level of respect is not given, and that's where I have a problem. That's where I have a problem. Because the higher up that chain you go, the more you'll realize that, damn, what Kyrie Irving is saying, what Kanye is saying, it's kind of true. It's just a lot of us, we're I ain't gonna lie, we down here. So financially, we are concerned. Man, look, I ain't got time because if they take that one check away from me, God dog, and I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all, it's me. However, when you get millions, why are they scared? That's the question you need to be asking. They got the money. Why are they scared? We scared financially. Because if you take my $35 out the bank, I ain't got no gas to get to work. However, Kyrie got 35 million plus. I know, and I'm just talking about from this year. Kanye got 2 billion, because they so-called took 2 billion from him. What is he scared of? That's what you got to ask yourself. Why are they coming out and being so stern and trying to stand on what they believe? And why the other millionaires and billionaires are so quiet? What are they scared of? You know what they scared of? They can take their check just like they can take ours. When you're controlled by a check, sorry. And that's why I preach ownership. Get your own. That's what I'm on. Am I on somebody else's clock right now? Hell yeah. But am I pushing and striving to own my own? Absolutely. Absolutely. I got goals. I know I done went on a damn rant this evening. But I just want to tell all of y'all out there, and it don't matter what color you are, stand up for what's right. Y'all know this crap ain't right. Y'all know dang on well nobody should try to control y'all based on what you need from them. You would be pissed off if this was a household and a husband was controlling his wife like the way we get controlled on our jobs. You'll be pissed. You'll be livid. Because basically what you're telling her is wives are made to be seen and not heard. Because that's what they tell us. Employees are made to be seen and not heard. Do your job and shut up. Remember, shut up and dribble. B. Jesus said, Tate, this is deep. Absolutely. Let me get that comment. And then I'm going to move on. Tate, this is deep. Kanye said his mother was sacrificed. There is a theory that to be a part of the Illuminati, you have to sacrifice either a lives one or your manhood. Only thing I'm going to say, because I don't know the rules. I'm not at that party. But typically, when that's coming from more than one source, we might want to start thinking about if that's true or not. Because Kanye didn't pull that out of his... Never mind. I can't say that. He didn't pull that out of the clear blue sky. And he ain't the first one to say that, bro. So if that's not the... And then on top of that, we constantly seeing it. We're constantly seeing it. Let's not bring up how many celebrities done passed away mysteriously without reason. How in the hell Prince was a drug head? How the hell Prince died of an overdose and he never used drugs? He wouldn't even take aspirin for a headache. This is allegedly. So we got to understand, man, how is it that every time one of our celebrities don't do what they say, we come up with an allegation? Michael Jackson touched all them kids. But then when he died, all them grown-ass kids say, he never touched me. And did anybody go and lock them up for lying? No. My father put me up to that story, allegedly. Did any of them go and get locked up for lying? Let's take it all the way back. Emmett Till. The white lady waited until she was 962 years old to come out and say Emmett Till never looked at her, allegedly. Did they take her crusty ass somewhere and beat the hell out of her and lock her up? Did they drag her behind a damn truck? Absolutely not. So we got to understand, this ain't just happened yesterday. This ain't just happened to Kanye. Kanye he ain't the only one that said something about this. Kyrie Irving ain't the only one that ever point this out. And every time somebody try to point something out, they are blackballed and they disappear, never to be heard from again. Now, I ain't got no business promoting this, but I am. Mahmoud Abdul Rauf will be coming out with a documentary very soon. I think y'all need to check it out. You're going to find a lot of similarities in his story, like you do Kyrie, as well as any other NBA or NFL or any other sports figure that had to battle this kind of crap. See, it's funny that we can believe all the allegations against Bill Cosby because a certain number of women came out and said about it. But we can't believe the allegations of other things when a certain number of black people come out and say something about it. I'm not saying whether Bill was right, wrong, did it or not. But once again, we sure believed it when the 30th person came out and said it. However, we don't believe it. When it ain't condemning one of us, we don't believe it. Or we scared to say it. So, in saying that, man, I'm gonna wrap this up because I already know. I can go 3 more hours on this, but we're gonna end on a light note. I got a TMI with Tate. I got a TMI with Tate, but before I do the TMI with Tate, I want to quickly review it to make sure it's it's appropriate at this time. So, because you can't go deep and then come out with TMI with Tate. You can't be deep and do that. So let me see if this TMI would take, because I need to ask. You know what? This is damn appropriate. This is appropriate. This is so appropriate. Hit the TMI.
This is Track Production.
Take. This TMI will take, you never know how he coming. Grab a hold of your seats, he's about to start gunning. You talk about anything, he don't care. There you go again. Man, we can't take him nowhere. You ain't seen his memes, you ain't seen his post. The bad man, the black sheep, the host that does the most. This dude is on it, you gotta check him out. This TMI will take you ready for the knockout.
I ain't trying to get involved with y'all. You won't get involved, I'm gonna knock your ass out too. Make a choice.
Take coming for you.
Maybe I don't need as much rehearsal as some other folks.
Gotta rehearse my song.
Whoa! Let's get it. Hey, real quick, man. I wanna address Kenya. She said that's the problem, and she was talking to Gregorio. This right here. Nobody wants to read. Just look at a video on IG and fall in line. Man, that right there is what a lot of us are doing. We take a quick look at a video and we develop our opinion without doing the research. I will say that used to be me, but now I was reading, y'all. That's all I got to say about y'all. So, speaking of reading, TMI with Tate time. And I wrote this, I swear to God, like a day and a half ago. And how appropriate. It's way too much hatred in the world. We are completely divided, with everyone thinking that they have the right answer. I swear to God, I can't make this up. One thing I pray for is that my God got a sense of humor. I want my God to have such a sense of humor that whatever you hate in this world, I want my God to be in the image of it when you open your eyes in heaven. So, you hate black people? When you lift your eyes up in heaven, I want your God to say, "What up, dog?" Hey, man, we barbecuing over there. Go get some of these impressions are going to be horrible, but y'all stick with me. You don't like Mexican people? When you lift your eyes up in heaven, I want your Lord and your Savior to say, "Hey, Holmes." What up, Holmes? I want him to be grimy. I want a taco stand to be at the gates when you lift your eyes. You hate white people? When you lift your eyes up in heaven, I want your Lord and Savior to say, I'm sorry, we're currently not hiring. You hate handicapped people, huh? When you lift your eyes up in heaven, I want your Lord and Savior to say, welcome to Walmart. I'm sorry, director. This is horrible. This is horrible. I ain't never tell y'all this is going to be good. And if you hate gay people, when you lift your eyes up in heaven, I want your Lord and Savior to say, hey, baby, welcome to heaven, oh heart. So stop with all the hatred in the world. Because if you hate Mr. TMI, when you lift your eyes up in heaven, I want your Lord and Savior to say, yeah, it's Tuesday night. And you have just listened to the greatest segment in the history of radio. Hit it. I said, hit it.
Listen Track Production.
Natasha, it's time to go, girl. Hey, I want to say this, man. I want to say this. Is your mic on, ma'am? I want to say this. I want to get on here and I want to be very entertaining for y'all. So don't get me wrong. I'm going to be me. That's who I am. However, the other side of me, I definitely want to be bold and driven enough to tell you what I'm feeling and how I'm feeling. But I also want to be respectable enough to respect each and every one of y'all opinions. Thank you again, BGZ, for calling in, because I really do appreciate another side of the story. We're here to show people that it's more than just one side. It's more than just one opinion. Because liver is nasty as shit, and I think 3P Elite, Kenya, and the rest of y'all nasty taste bud having asses is sick, including Natasha, because I think she like liver too.
I love it. I love it.
Now, saying that, y'all, thank y'all very much. We gonna get out of here. So if you don't know what you have just listened to, you have just listened to what?
The greatest news segment in history.
TMI News, hosted by Mr. TMI Tate, and also directed by none other than Natasha. We are out of here, y'all. Peace.